Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's video takes us to Chicago, Illinois, to the Albany Public Library, where we find the frauditor known as Tyrant Terminator Audits attempting to fulfill his duty of being the least informed person on the planet, trying to inform those that know a lot more than he does. So in other words, the Dunning-Kruger effect. And as a result, he ends up getting trespassed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Man, today we are in the public library. We're just getting ready to see if they respect our rights to record in public, to make sure our rights are not infringed on by anyone at any time. Let's go see. Like one of their classrooms.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I mean, most of the time it's just you trying to stomp on everybody else's rights. Yeah, rights for me, not for thee.
It's nice. Yeah, they got some stuff over here. I guess like, oh, okay, for the kids to come probably play some Legos or something. What's going on, man?
I can't have you recording.
I'm sorry?
Can't have you recording. Lord being in here.
Yeah, I'm just getting some shots right quick. That's cool, right?
No,
They told you I couldn't?
you can't be in this room
Why not?
because you have to like occupy it,
Occupy it.
like you have to.
I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, just the door was open, so usually when they say stuff like that, the doors be like locked.
No,
But there's
because it's open don't mean it's
yeah. I mean, if it was restricted, they have a sign up that says
it's not restricted. You just have to, book it.
book it. Yeah, I know they didn't told me that before, but long as it's open to the public at normal times,
All right, you just have to come out here.
I am. I'm just going to take the rest of these shots right here. That's cool, right? What's your name, man?
I'm security.
I know. What's your name?
Security.
So you don't want to give me your name?
Yeah, I don't.
Why not? You engaged me, man. Why can't you give me your
I
name?
gave you security.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not doing anything.
Not nothing wrong. I'm just actually coming out of the room.
Man, maybe you should probably holler at the manager or something, because they probably know that what I'm doing, I'm good to go. You probably just don't know.
What you doing then?
Just coming in and documenting. That's it. I see a young man right there. I don't know if he's the supervisor right there. I'm not really sure, but he's definitely looking. Oh, that's the supervisor?
He's gonna say the same thing. You gotta come out of the room.
I don't think so. I don't think he will. I think he knows more than you. Respectfully.
Respect.
Yeah. So once I'm done, then I'll leave. I'm not gonna leave right now though. No, what?
No, you have to leave out of the room.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Here go this young man right here. How you doing today, sir? Are you like the supervisor?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I kind of figured you were. I'm trying to explain to the security guy here that what I'm doing today is just documenting the library, the entire library. And I see obviously you guys got some nice stuff in this room, and I just want to document it. I'm not going to spend my entire time in this room, but I do want to be able to record it. That's what I was trying to tell you.
You can't film people in here.
He said the same thing, but I'm pretty sure I can.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because it's their own privacy. You can film parts of the building if you like, but you can't film people.
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
I'm John.
John. So that really, I understand what you're trying to say, but that doesn't make any sense.
It's just the library's policy.
I understand, but it doesn't make any sense that I can film anything in the building except people. The people are a part of the building.
We personally have to get disclaimers. If we film people, we have to have them sign a form.
But that's you guys, not the general public.
It's the general public too, yes, because this is our building, yes. So they're our patrons, yeah.
I'm respectfully, John, I understand what you're saying, but there's no expectation to privacy in public at all.
You see, what this idiot doesn't seem to understand is the library is a limited public forum, unlike the streets out there, which are a public forum, and therefore you can film all you want out there. But once you enter this building, you have to have the permission of the administrators of that building to do anything like that. And as such, I really don't think that you have any permission to do so. Now, the video is almost an hour long, and most of it is spent inside of this one room right here while he's just loitering around trying to get his way until the administrator right there tries to make a compromise with him. But you know what? This idiot does not want to compromise. He wants it his way every time. It's his way or the highway. And well, it's going to be the highway for the frauditor.
Program coming on here, so the librarian's got to set things up in here. So
Okay, because I'm just saying that's how you restrict it, though, by locking the doors.
yes.
For sure.
Likely, yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go around and I got all my photos. I was
Images, anything you want in the building. Like I said, just do not include people in them.
see, John, now that's a toughie there because
No, it's not a toughie.
because the people are in the building and we still have a right to take a picture of it. Well, we the people, sir. That's when I refer to we.
You don't. You really don't have a right to do that.
What makes you think not, sir? I mean,
Because they're in this building with an expectation of privacy. They're here using this building and they don't expect to be filmed by anybody or have their image put out there in the public.
okay, so let me ask you, John, are you guys
Why are
recording?
we arguing about this, sir?
Again, it's not an argument; it's just a disagreement. Are you guys recording right now? This public library? I'm just
I'm not
asking.
recording anything.
I'm saying this building. Are we being
Yeah,
on?
for security purposes, sure.
Okay, then. So come on, how does that make sense, John? Come on now. You guys can record
I don't see
them.
the security film.
You guys can record them, but we can't. Now, come on, John. Come on, John.
If you record them, I'm gonna have to call the police.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. I'm definitely going to record whatever my eyes can see. I mean, if you want, that's unnecessary, but if you got to, you got to.
Well, Tyrant Terminator, you do realize that you are not in your home turf, right? And there is a clearly defined policy of this library where if you don't follow their rules or listen to the administrators, you can be kicked out. You can be trespassed. And yes, you can be trespassed without committing a crime. So don't propagate that myth because it makes you look like a complete moron if you do. And you don't want to look like a moron. Oh, wait, you already look like a moron for doing what you're trying to do right now. Oh, wait, I forgot you already crossed that threshold a long time ago. So let's just go ahead and skip to the point where the cop starts showing up, shall we?
Many minutes later.
Yeah, for me, obviously. So, how you doing today, officer?
I'm good. I'm Officer Bednarz. You're being audibly and visually recorded, okay?
Appreciate that.
So what's going on?
Well, the Jonathan, the manager there, branch manager, said since I've been here, how it's a lot of things that I can't do that I know I can, like record in public. He's telling me I can't do it. I can't record people. You know, just a bunch of more of the same. He's totally misinformed, though. Here he is here.
Oh, so you're calling him misinformed. Okay. Okay, Tyrant Terminator, whatever. This coming from one of the most misinformed frauditors out there, propagating myths and everything like that that really don't apply to the real world. But you know what? This is a limited public forum. This is a place you can be trespassed from. This is a place where they can control their own flow of traffic and everything like that to make sure that everything runs smoothly. So you don't have any authority here, and yet you believe you do. So who's the one that is misinformed?
Filming people, I've asked him not to.
See?
He just walking around says this is right to film people. Told him you can't film people.
All right, so you could it's a public place. You can
Correct.
film. You just can't go up to people and film them
I told him he
while
could
they're
film parts of
working
the
and
building.
stuff.
Wasn't doing that.
Okay, because you don't know what they're working on. I don't know if it's private.
Wasn't doing that
I
at all.
understand it's a public place, but there's
correct.
still certain
Expectation
So-
of privacy.
yeah.
Not in public, sir.
Yes, this is a library, and the people that come in here have an expectation of privacy.
Not in public, sir. I do this. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm doing, sir. I do these all over. I know precisely what I'm doing.
Sir, so I understand it's a public place. You have a right to film.
That's right.
Okay? So I understand that's the law. But at this point in time, the manager does want you to leave.
I know, but I'm not doing anything illegal.
So I understand. So yeah, so you're not doing illegal by recording people in a public place.
That's correct.
Okay?
Plus, I need to file a FOIA with this department as well.
So I understand, but at this point in time, the manager is asking you to leave.
Yeah, but
So
the thing
he
about it,
wants-
officer, he can't ask me to leave if I haven't committed a crime. Because then it'd be
He's the
discriminatory.
manager,
Right.
and he can ask you to leave.
If I'm committing a crime, he
So
can't.
any place
he's
can
breaking library policy. He's
ask
breaking
you.
library policy. Can't either.
We follow the law, sir. We follow the law.
Should we get a supervisor?
Probably so, yeah. Sergeant, yeah, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, so this BS continues on for another 10 minutes before he leaves the library. So let's just go ahead and skip to the end where they, well, make that clear that he's supposed to leave.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
This library too, library use guidelines, it does say taking photographs. For all, please do not take photographs or videos of library users without their permission.
Okay.
We have a supervisor coming if you would
Okay.
like to wait for one.
Yeah, I definitely would like to have a dialogue because, like I said, this is public property. The only way I could be legally and lawfully trespass if I commit a crime on this
I'm not saying
property.
you're trespassing, but they do have this posted.
I know
their
that, and,
guidelines.
and that's just a policy. But we follow the law. There's no law saying I can't take a picture, but it is an actual law saying I can take one. You get what I'm saying?
Do you get that they can control what goes on in their building, you dumbass? Well, you can film out on the street to your heart's content, but the moment you enter a limited public forum, then that's a different story, jackass. Now, let's just go ahead and skip to the part where the supervisor comes and tries to educate your dumbass.
11 minutes later.
Okay, just so you know, I'm recording
For
as
sure,
well.
for sure.
Well, I mean, I believe that you can record in public, which means outside. So this is a private entity. Whether or
I'm not
not
gonna cut you off, sorry,
but
but
whether or not they allow you to record in here or not, if they ask you to leave, you have to leave or you're trespassing.
Okay, so
that's where we're at now. Whether, to my understanding, like I'm not a lawyer, it's not, I didn't go to law school or anything, but my understanding, I could be wrong, is that like if you and I are standing outside and I'm standing across the street waiting for the bus and you're recording me, you have every right to do that because we're in public.
That's correct. Even in the inside, like I was telling your officer here, the Supreme Court of Illinois has already ruled on that we can do it.
I don't. But if you own let's say you own a barbershop,
Okay.
and you say and you put you can't have your phones out in my barbershop.
Right, because that's a private entity.
Right. Well,
This is public. This is public property.
It's open to the public.
It's public property, Sergeant.
Okay, well, you could be right.
It is. I do these all over, so I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, but at this point though, they've asked you to leave, and if you
Okay.
don't leave, then you'd be trespassing.
So and that's all
And
I would need from you,
that rolls
Sergeant.
into another they could sign up complaints to get you arrested.
Right, for
I
sure.
don't think it's
No,
worth it.
No, you absolutely.
I don't know what
You're
you're
absolutely
recording,
correct,
maybe it
Sergeant.
is worth it to you, but-
and that's what I told your officers here before you got here. If I'm gonna be threatened with arrest, I'm definitely going to leave. If I'm told if you don't leave, you'll be under arrest, I'm right out the door.
Right, you're not being arrested because you're recording. Because I'm not exactly sure if you can record in here or not. Like
Well,
I'm not even gonna lie and be like, oh yeah, I know. I
Oh,
don't.
okay. Well, I appreciate you
But
admitting that. Can
I
we
do
can we
know.
please speak to a commander then, just to make sure?
Well, the commander's not going to come here for this.
I'm just saying, even if you contact him or her.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter whether I'm right or you're right.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they want you to leave.
And it's actually in their guidelines.
Yeah, they can ask you to leave, and if you don't leave, it's trespassing.
I understand what you're saying, Sarge, with all due respect.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if I haven't committed a crime, they can't ask me to leave.
Well, your crime would be trespassing. No, anybody can ask you to leave a place. It doesn't matter.
Minus
if you
a
go
crime.
into Starbucks and they don't want you there, it doesn't matter if you've committed a crime. You have to leave, whether it's you're bothering them, whether I don't know. And that's something you'd have to take up with like Starbucks Corporation as to why they made you leave.
Okay. And again, that's private property, but we're talking about public property. But I mean, since you're telling me, you're the sergeant here, you're the highest officer here, you're obviously telling me that if I don't leave, I will be subject to trespass and or arrest.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And your badge number, ma'am?
1440.
Well, okay. And where's you guys' department at? Because I definitely need to get it.
4650 North Pulaski.
4250?
46.
4650 North Pulaski. Okay. Thanks a lot.
And just to clarify, because I know you're recording,
Uh-huh.
everything's in their library use guideline as well. So even though it's a public entity, I understand we already had this conversation.
For sure.
They can ask you to leave. It says in there, if you want to read this, I don't know if you would like to.
I definitely will. I'm always willing to.
Yeah, you could record
Yeah.
this. So
For sure.
They're considering your actions of walking around recording, which they ask you to please not record people while in the library, even though
Okay.
it's a public entity.
That's correct.
So it says down here, so any disorderly or disruptive behavior,
Right.
which they're deeming that's against their guideline.
You know what? The only thing that can deem what I'm doing disorderly is the law, not what they can't deem it.
But
The
over
law can
here
only
in
deem
their
it.
I'm just letting you know.
They can make their own. They make
Yeah,
their own.
you
shit.
can-
It doesn't make it legal, though,
You
Sarge.
can take it. No, but it makes their rules. If like I said, if you own a barber shop and it says no cussing,
That's
and
correct.
somebody comes in there and blah 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 blah,
You're out of
like,
there.
You gotta go.
Because it's private, Sarge. That's private. It's not public.
It's still rules that you've made for that building.
I understand, but I'm sorry. I'm telling you the honest to God truth, right? I do these all over. I know for a fact my rights are being infringed on right now. Okay. And it's going to come down on you guys' department because you guys are here infringing on my rights on behalf of the public library.
Well, all I'm doing is they want you to leave, and I'm asking you to leave. That's all it is.
So you're just asking me to leave? Or you're not? It's not a lawful order.
I'm asking you right now. I could make you, but I'm asking you right now.
Okay, so do I have a right to decline then?
But then you would be arrested for trespass.
Oh, so it's a lawful order that I leave. This is the difference. Oh, okay, right.
I'm not like get out, but I'm asking you, hey, can you leave? Because if you don't, X, Y,
subject to arrest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, that's all I would need. You know.
I'm not trying to arrest anybody. Believe me,
I just wish you was. I mean, you don't seem too bad, Sarge. But I really wish that you was more informed because I think you could have de-escalated this a little bit better. Because, like I say, I have a First Amendment right, and you guys swore an oath to the Constitution, and you're not upholding the Constitution, the oath today. You're not. But it's all good, you know. I'm gonna heck on over, see if we can holler at the commander or somebody of a higher authority, file some complaints. We'll be good to go. Okay. All righty. See you guys. For sure.
And there you go. Tyrant Terminator Audits doesn't seem to understand that there are nuances that go on all the damn time between the Constitution, policies, and laws. I mean, once you enter somebody's property, you are subject to their rules. You are subject to getting trespassed. You are subject to getting arrested should you disobey that request to leave and get trespassed. I mean, come on now, dude. You gotta understand the nuances of all this crap, but unfortunately you're too thick-headed and brain-dead to understand this kind of thing, which is unfortunate for the rest of us, considering we gotta deal with his, well, snobby little attitude. So, at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail. For what? You read this. Yeah. I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
Then shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?